They keep old-timers like me away from the humans, I'm afraid. I like to kill them real good. The juice is squished real nice in my servos.
Have you seen anything suspicious?
So actually, you know what my first impression of this game was?
What?
They use different noises based on what your mouse is hovering over.
Ooh. Extra Ninja, you're the main character now.
Am I?
Via...
That means you have to do voices.
I do.
New game.
I can do voices.
Developer commentary? No.
No.
So we played this game one time.
Whoa, look, vents! Guys, oh, those are lights. Whoa.
Let me know if it's too loud for you. Code Muyu. Let's bring it a little closer. Whoa, look.
They're having a
Thinking
conversation. Look at them.
Bros, we're robots. What are we gonna do? Take over the universe? Hey, baby. Do you like me?
Now that looks like someone who's like on the opposite side being a bad guy going, "Hail
Falcon punch! Yeah, that's true.
Evil. Gun! No!
I will take your life. I mean,
Those are
your
those two
CPU, your
robots from
processor.
before. Oh, the blue one is holding the knife.
He's
dead!
So sad. I mean, I can. Is it loud enough compared to our voice? That's the question. Can you hear us? Can you hear the game?
Because if it's too loud, there's this thing called turning it down. But if you cannot hear us, then we turn the game down. So smart.
Wow, you're like a streaming expert or something.
If you did, they have
It's
a
louder
turn
than your voice.
down
This game is that's what I thought. I'm looking at the wibbly wobbly lines, and it seems like it too loud.
Oh,
I'm gonna turn it down a
gross.
little bit more.
My water's from this morning. Now it's stale.
Like, already there? You've been arrested?
Whoopsie doodles. My
Just
bad.
did the same personality test. You got sad. I know, right? Aberkillian and I run the same thing. Alpha 7, infinite something something. What did he say?
Here we have to talk to Alpha 7.
Infinite private link up. Oh, initiate. Initiate private
Click.
link up. Do that. I'm the yellow. You're the blue guy, I think.
No,
Right?
we're blue. So you are blue.
So I say.
I'm Alpha 7.
I say.
So.
No, you're the main character.
No, you are. They voted for you.
Oh, I'm the main character.
Remember?
Yes.
Unless you want me to be the main character.
Well, I have to make choices. So, do I get to make choices? Do we get to make choices? We'll make choices together.
We do.
Okay, go ahead. Say hello.
Hello?
Hi? Huh? I'm busy, kid. I think we're done here. That's so rude!
I say hi! Just say hi, bro. That's
No,
how
it's
you...
hi. It's not hi, it's hi. I will robot hi back.
It's better than literally everything else.
Hi. ... Hi.
Are you a detective? A high level?
I am. Hello. A busy one, yes. I think we're done here.
Stop saying I think we're done here!
Shut up. Just shut up. I'm on the subway. I have things to do. Do we be friendly? Let's be friendly. How about a busy one? Yes.
I am. Hello.
I am. Hello.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Thank the architects. I've not seen one of you since just after I was released. I'm a mid, basic really. But I need your help. I need a tech like you.
Mids are pretty clever. I'm sure you don't need my help. Should I do it in robot voice? Does a mid pick up social cues?
No, we have really good
No.
talking like Alexa.
Like Alexa. There you go.
Want to see that?
Does a mid pick up on social cues? Know when to let the tech be? I think we're done here. Oh.
Oh.
As in, like, do you pick?
Do you not understand that I don't want to talk to you?
Or mids are pretty clever. I'm sure you don't need my help. This should also leave me alone, but nicer.
We should be nice.
Or I think we're done here.
Stop saying I think we're done here.
I think we're done here.
I think we're done here. I am a high class ranking robot.
Less than yellow. We don't talk to yellows. Let's be nice.
No, mids, not yellows. It's not a color.
I mean, whatever.
That's that robot who's gonna get shot.
Mids are pretty clever. I'm sure you don't need my help. Let's be nice.
Sure.
Mids are pretty clever. I'm sure you don't need
Why
my
are you
help.
so happy?
Your indicator says fabricator. Why management put that much smarts in a manufacturing tech?
I'm an overseer. It means I have to tour management around. Human tech relations require at least a mid. Sentence structuring, full vocal input. Blech. People like to talk to a tech who knows when to laugh at a joke.
Go on then. Tell me a joke a human told you.
Ooh.
Even if you don't understand the joke,
Why are you so mean?
humoring humans always seems a bit pointless.
That one.
I think we're done here.
I like that humoring humans always seems a bit pointless. Humans are the worst. I hate people.
All right. Humoring humans always seems a bit pointless.
Okay, now we're being mean. As long as they're in charge, I don't think many of us have a choice. I think I have a case for you. Too way too.
You're a little chipper. You're a little chipper.
What is it? No, because in my imagination, this guy doesn't understand tone. Because robot,
All right.
even though he is a tone robot.
All right.
What does a high-level detective get assigned? Documentation says that high levels are capable of learning abstract thought.
That's right. I'm a problem solver. I paint horses. I work predominantly in oils, but I've recently been trying more collage work. I think we're done here.
I paint horses.
I paint horses. Like, okay, so the question is, am I trying to stay sly because he thinks I'm a detective and I'm supposed to solve a case? Or is it like, am I like, darn tootin', what's your case?
I heard you have abstract thought. Yeah, I paint abstract horses.
I paint collage horses.
They're sensitive. I like problem solvers.
I'm a problem solver. There we go, that's a good one. I'm a problem solver. Management has me investigate discrepancies, workflow errors.
Which takes smarts. I understand. Well, I understand it best I'm able. They say you're sorta and you're human. You solve crimes?
I want Bender answers. Get bent. We have that. I think we're done
Bite
here.
my shiny metal.
Where's Bite My Shiny Metal Ass? Yeah.
Hey, Alice is here.
Hi, Alice. Good to see you.
Do you solve crimes?
I'm 40% crime solving.
I'm 40%. Do you solve crimes? I do.
Scarlet Fox coming in with the sub. Hi,
Hi.
Scarlet.
Hi, Scarlet.
Good to see you. Hi, Alice. Hi, Scarlet.
We're so good at acting.
Are you wearing specs? I am, in fact. This is my new look. Do you like it? I'm pretty. You want to see a zoom in?
Specs?
How do you like it?
Can I wear the specs?
No, you'll go blind.
He cannot see. I'm intelligent.
You look way too smart. No, I'm the intelligent
How do
robot.
you know? You're not wearing your glasses.
You're the dumb yellow robot.
I'm not the dumb yellow robot.
You are.
I'm a very happy yellow robot.
Oh, we gotta look pretty. Who wants us to look pretty?
Took him long enough.
A few years younger, I'll take it. As an old fart on Twitch, who's trying to balance that line between respectably old and too old, I'll take the glasses, taking 3 years off my life.
Hey, do you solve crime?
Hey, do you solve crimes?
Not as many as I'd like.
I do.
Oh, that's
Mostly
sad.
not as many as I'd like.
Let's do that.
No, that's like humble. That's like you saying, I wish I could solve more.
Oh,
I'm
you
so
want-
committed to my job.
Or more like, he's not.
Who wears them better? Okay, do it. Go ahead, ukulele. You can do that.
I do.
No
I do.
No solve crime.
No self-crime. Be gay, do crime.
Not as many as I'd like. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Oh. I want to do the
Not as many as
GUR
I'd like.
option. Are you investigating right now?
I just finished a few cases.
A few?
Attempted murder. Low level steered a cab at a human child. Topside. Dereliction of duty. A security tech was too busy chatting with a buddy to assist humans who needed its support. Destruction of property. A teacher tech intentionally melted their arm to demonstrate the risks associated with chemicals to a room of 8-year-old boys. I think we're done here. Murder, dereliction of duty, or destruction of property.
Maybe we don't tell the innocent tech bot about murder, or the fact that a tech bot.
Well,
melted
dereliction
their
of
own
duty is
arm.
like, you know how people are wasting time with chatting? I got a guy arrested. How about that one? That's
I like that one.
That
Makes
sends
it
a
sound
subtle
very. Yeah, I
cue.
like that one.
There we go. Wasting other people's time. Doesn't Asimov's second law make it impossible? So, do you know what Asimov's laws are? You couldn't say Asimov. Do you know what? Those are? No. So Asimov came up with 3 different laws for robots a long time ago that we should have, and they're pretty famous. It basically is a robot can do no harm. A robot cannot create a situation in which a robot is harmed, and a robot has to help humans, something like that. Yeah. And you're supposed to program those in, which I think, if I'm right, the second law is you may not create a situation in order for someone to be hurt. It could be. But anyway, it's essentially it's controlling robots to make them not hurt humans, which is why he's saying, hey,
I win. I won the poll. By 5 people.
100%.
Everyone
voted for you.
Y'all are right.
Yeah, well, I'm okay with that.
Imagine. Y'all want to see me with different glasses?
Way to go, guys. Law 1 is a robot may never allow a human being to come to harm. Number 2 is a robot must obey any commands given that don't conflict with Law 1. Okay. And I think Law 3 is the one where no situation, right? Ooh, different glasses.
I'm back.
Third law, a robot must protect its own existence as long as it doesn't conflict with laws 1 or 2. Oh, I didn't even know that one. Okay. So the 3 laws are, a robot may never allow a human to come to harm. Law 2 is a robot must obey any commands given that don't conflict with Law 1. So you have to obey commands. And Law 3 is a robot must protect its own existence as long as it doesn't conflict with laws 1 or 2. Okay, so Law 2, I can't even remember the crime we picked.
The talking and
dereliction
chatting.
of duty. So dereliction of duty is you have to do what you're told.
But this guy wasn't doing what he was told because he was talking.
Because he was derelicting his duty. Okay, there you go. In my line of work, you tend to see a lot of text. Find the shades of gray. A human author wrote those laws before we even existed.
How much must they hate us to assume we're so eager to destroy that we need laws to hold us back?
Here's a question. If you promised the chat glasses, where are they?
They're right here.
All right, here we go. Let's do this. So they can see. Oh my word, you're so pretty.
His glasses.
You look like a teacher / professor / nerd librarian.
Just say artist, bro.
Sheesh. Did I get sheeshed? So for a person commands a robot to self-destruct, it has to comply. No, that's the thing.
Because it conflicts with the other
law. Exactly.
So you can't tell a robot to shoot a human because that conflicts with the law. You can't tell a robot to shoot itself because that conflicts with the law. And you can't tell a robot to blow up a building because that conflicts with laws.
Yeah. Or blow up yourself because you're supposed to keep yourself going, and it doesn't harm a human if you're alive, right?
You can't tell a robot to not do what someone else just told the robot to do because that would conflict.
Okay. Everyone needs laws. Everyone's got a place to stay in. If he was wrong, I wouldn't have a job. I think we're done here.
Stop. No, I don't want to drag you
Everyone
anymore.
needs laws, or if he was wrong, I wouldn't have a job. Like, do we think robots would naturally kill people, or do we think that basically everybody needs laws? This is how it works.
I feel like everybody needs laws.
Are those the glasses from the Technoblade cosplay?
Techno Bunny cosplay? Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Techno Bunny?
They are.
I'm gonna pick that one. Everyone needs laws. Everyone's got a place to stay in.
Not you! You're a high level!
Next station is Assembly 1. Change here for...
Thinks they would rise up and destroy. Yeah, they would.
They would.
I think if Alice was in charge of robots, we'd all be dead by now.
That's... Weed.
Oh, sorry. Nope, I'm geolocked. I can't leave this train.
What?
Humans don't like the smart text to wander around free range.
Ooh.
Like I said, human authors have written a lot of cautionary tales about us. It's fine. The seats down here are comfy. I think we're done here.
I like that it's fine. The seats down here are comfy. Like, he's avoiding the truth of the matter.
Totally works.
Man's in denial. You have to see me in
The
chat.
laws are held in tension, I think is the way to put it, Scarlett. They're held in tension.
I need your help.
Oh. Psst, I need your help.
There's no psst. You have yet to see me in charge of an army of robots.
Don't mistake me for a human, kid. I don't get to choose my cases. I'm assigned to my management. I'd really like to. What is it? I think we're done here.
I'd say, what is it? He's inclined
All
to
right.
listen to what people tell him.
I just noticed I have the 9-month bed. Yeah, dude, isn't that awesome? That's a
What?
nice looking badge, right?
That is cool.
So purple. Purple's the best color in the history of the world.
And-
You have yet to see me. I thought that was Alice that said that. It's Everkillian. Yeah, exactly. That would be fine, actually. I think
That's what you think.
I think it'd be fine. I would be fine. I think I'm on Everkillian's not kill list. I think.
That's what you think.
I think.
Ergo, that's what you think.
All right, what is it?
You'll help? My friend is gone.
Gone? I can't help. I get my cases from management. I can't. I think we're done here.
Management.
I can't help, or I can't.
I can't.
I can't.
I feel like he'd explain it.
Like, but that feels like I can't. Like, as in, like, it's too much for me. This one is like, no.
This isn't giving him his
I
reason.
don't care.
No, I get my cases from management.
So which
As in,
one
like, the kid, the
This one?
Yeah.
Purple is Donatello. Donatello's the best teenage ninja. Purple's best. Darn right.
Darn right.
No, I ran out of money to sub a long time ago. I did pay $555. Too much tax this year. Oh, bro. Yeah. I mean, get the refund, but watch your money for sure. Plus, from what I learned, is that you go through Oculuses like I go through Kleenex. So you got to make sure that you save some of that cash. Okay, what is it?
But
Pentagon.
you have to. Tao has disappeared, and you won't help me?
I think we're done here.
Now we think we're done here. Thank you, Detective. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
All right, so next station, compile, focus points, objectives, see what the stranger
We have
wants,
to-
find out the crab fabrication tech knows. Are we leaving now?
I think so.
This is Alpha 7. Do we get up? What are we doing? Next station? What does that do?
Click.
Click. Oh, where the hell are
Where are we?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Look around with your mouse.
Find out what the fabrication tech knows. Are you a fabrication tech? Yeah, he's a fabricator. I already figured out what he knows. See what the stranger wants. We did that.
Okay, we have to find out.
Okay, maybe I gotta... Alpha 7. Like I said, Tao just disappeared and you won't help. I think we're done here.
Why do you need me more?
Sorry.
Thank you, Detective. I'll be here if you have any more questions. We did that. It's done. It's finished. It is finished.
Oh, who gets you your Oculuses?
Boop, boop, boop.
The Oculus
Let me try.
company directly? All right, you're probably right about that. There's only 2 things to click on, and that's this, and then pause. Meaning if the robot was ordered to self-destruct, you could question the order and defy it unless satisfied that there was. And again, these are laws for AI, right? AI, artificial intelligence. So you assume they're human in their way of their thinking, but you have to control them, otherwise they get too human and kill everybody. This is the hint button. Clicking it from here onwards will give you the clues to solving whichever puzzle you're currently on. Don't worry, this has no effect on the game, beyond relieving your frustration of playing it.
Nice. How to move? Question mark.
As the walk discusses, the robots that on off-Earth robots are more sophisticated than the 3rd law. Yeah, there you go. That's cool. The warranty on the Quest is 2 years old. Oh, wow, really? Dude, I wish I had warranty.
It does nothing.
Go here. So we're at compile,
How do you know?
because it said it somewhere. Compile, Bitchley Park, Architect, Laggard, Lost Train, Syntax Errors, blah, blah, blah. Is it compile? So click on, can you click on the next one? Finite circumstance?
No.
Cool. Can you focus point the disappearance? Click on disappearances. It says see what the stranger wants. Which,
We did that.
but no, it's gray. That's the thing.
That's because we did that.
Find out what the fabrication tech knows.
That's not. That's.
You wish you had a warranty on. I mean, mine was given to me. It was kind of a bummer. What? No, it's good. It's not a bummer. Oh, click on disappearances. There you go. So the
Oh.
there you, okay, cool.
Because
cool,
it's red.
Yeah, no, it was given to me, but because of that, I don't get warranty, even though when I crossed the border, they wanted 120 bucks. Okay, who exactly disappeared?
Wait, something changed. Did you just unlock a focus point?
That's what I meant.
Tau 13, my friend.
Did you just unlock a focus point?
Huh.
Break management directive. I'll take the case. How do you know about my core functions? I think we're done here. How do you know about my core functions is probably a good one.
Yeah.
More questions is better.
True.
Yeah, it was. Just to get it across the border. It wasn't shipping, it was they wanted taxes. Stupid border control wanted like half the worth of it just to get across the border. Stupid.
I've heard about detectives. Take this case, please.
Okay. No, I can't.
Nah, we can.
Do it.
Do it.
It is stupid. I agree, that's stupid.
Thanks, architects.
Thank the architects.
That's makes more.
There you go. Thanks, architects. Tell me what happened. What disappearances?
Tau is gone, but not just Tau. Suspicious events are happening across the city, especially down here. I assumed that's why you were active. A few texts disappear every week. Started with 1 or 2, but more and more reports of time goes on.
They wouldn't have delivered it if I would have told them to get lost. Increasing frequency? Tau 13, he said with robot fingers.
His fingers.
When did this start?
He said a few
I'm gonna go
years
with,
ago.
I like when did this start? Because I don't care who Tau 13 is, and I get the frequency thing. Whatever, just
Okay.
what happened?
I don't know.
Thanks for the help.
That's why I started carrying a gun.
A gun?
I don't want to be subject to your next investigation.
That's suspicious. Oh, just drive to the border patrol, fight off border patrol, take it from their hands? I guess you could. It's an option. No, if I cross the border with it, I'd have to declare it, and then they charge me anyway. Have you shared this with management? Anything else I should know before I upload? A gun? The speed we're talking?
Suspicious event. We can click these.
Up to you.
Click.
Any other strange occurrences?
Click. So smart. Not that I know of. I'm just glad I met you. I think you're gonna figure this whole thing out.
It's a very chipper robot.
Yeah. We can talk about disappearance.
Have you shared this with management?
No,
Anything
don't
else I
talk
should
about
know?
that.
All right.
We talk about
fine,
disappearance.
fine. Did you know anything more about the disappearances?
Because these are all secret. Look,
All
we
right,
turn
all right,
red
good,
when we
fine.
do this.
Whoa. Very exciting.
Very exciting and cool and poggers and happy. No, I've told you everything I know. Please find my friend.
Have you shared this with management? We care about management too much, but we need to.
Want to
click
talk about management?
Have you shared this with management?
They know.
Yeah. No. Declare it like as in, are you bringing anything across? Yeah. But yeah, basically. Thanks for the lurk. A lot of detectives on Subsurface Circular. I'll conduct my own investigation.
You skipped my line.
Oh, I didn't even see your line. Sorry. Go ahead.
They know. I reported Tau missing. I suspected that's where the rumors are coming from. I'm surprised they didn't assign you this.
Lots of detectives on Subsurface Circular. I'll conduct my own investigation.
Did they hear the crinkling?
I don't know. But if you announce it, say thank you.
Okay.
Anything else I should know before I upload?
Yeah.
They're investigating after all.
Lots, I guess. Maybe you should hold off on reporting it.
You might be right, kid. A gun? The speed we're talking.
Bye, Data God.
Bye, Data God. Have a good one.
You might be right, kid.
You might be right.
Oh,
kid.
you already did say that. It's been said.
Okay, well then pick a different one.
A gun makes no sense. Why would you just say a gun after all of this?
Yeah, I know. The speed we're talking. I don't know the speed we're talking.
Am I speaking too fast? I know I do that.
Yes, slow down a little. No, that's fine. If anything, you could be faster. I like that one.
Why are you so mean?
If anything, you could be faster. You slowpoke, loud, stupid, not have enough brains, yellow robot.
Okay, I've changed that. Of course, as a tech, I can go into settings and update your reading speed anytime.
A gun?
Yes, a VX5000 AMP I can't read. AP ammunition
Well, at least nobody's
should
watching,
take
it's
out
fine.
anyone trying to hurt me, human or tech. But I can't shoot anyone that is a human or a tech because of the 3 laws. So that's a pointless thing that I have.
Well, then I think we're done here.
It's a pointless gun. My stop is coming up. Good luck. I hope you find my friend. What's your name, by the way? I realize I've never asked.
Oh, you get to pick his name.
Beta.
My name is Theta,
Beta.
Claire,
Beta.
Beta, or James.
I can't read.
The only time we have to pay import taxes is when we're buying the item from abroad and not paying the... Well, I mean, technically it's from the U.S. It came from the U.S. Maybe I didn't explain that. All right, BRB, dude, I love that. That is my favorite emote. I love it.
I like him.
True Blue wants to call
man.
it James. You want to call it Beta?
I like Beta.
All right, we got to fight. I'm going to ask chat. Chat, what should we call it, Beta or James?
Beta. Beta.
James. I don't care. I have no who's taking the game.
Beta. Beta.
It's not like we're going to be calling ourselves by our own name. Right? I don't think this is ever going to come up again.
Beta. Beta.
Well, it is Theo Thursday, so Theo should pick. Boop. Beta. Goodbye.
Hey!
That's you. I'm sorry.
Stop it.
I'm you. Charlie.
The next station is compile. Change here for outer.
Ooh.
Bye.
Wobots. Ooh, hello. Robot. That's a fine looking robot.
That's a fun. Hello.
Them some fine looking
You
robots.
don't look like you want to do a murder. Do you?
Oh. Finite
Green.
instances.
Green. Zeta.
Zeta
Beta.
8-3.
Zeta.
Well, he does rhyme. Or we've got Omicron 3,
Gross.
or we've got Pi
Pi.
3, 1.
Zeta.
He's a calculator.
Zeta.
He's a researcher. He's a listener.
Man's dues to listening.
All right, that's what we need. Hey, you heard anything good lately?
You grow up here. Robots don't grow up.
Hey, you grow up here?
They stay the same height.
All right. How about hello?
Hello. I'll be going then.
Hello.
Yeah,
Just lean over.
I'll be going then.
Just lean. That's not racist at all.
That's not racist. It's colorist.
If someone sits next to you of a different color on a train and you get up and say, I'll be going then.
I wouldn't say robots have
There's
different...
only one reason.
I don't think robots have different races, though. I don't think race is
Hello?
the right word.
Nothing. Bonjour. Hi. Hey.
Hello.
Bonjour.
No, we're not French.
Good track. Like that song? Is that a loop or?
Is that a loop or? We are in awkward conversation.
Yeah. No.
No?
No.
Awkward robot. We're like, we know how to solve murder, but
All right. We
other
got
than that,
a total rejection there. Okay, we got a guy who
research.
sees things and a guy who does calculators.
Research.
Alice would complain to ship a bomb next time. Thanks for putting that in the internet on my chat. No, government, I wouldn't do that.
You look confused.
You look confused. Can I help?
Maybe. I'm new in town. I'm lost, I think.
I work for management. I'm here to help.
You sound like the guy who goes thanks and thanks again. What's his
Thanks
name?
and thanks again.
What's his name?
Oh,
It's like a wind thing.
Sky.
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 He's from Tiger and Bunny. I'm taking off my rings because
Sky something.
Sky something. If anyone watches Tiger and Bunny, tell us. Work.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm a researcher. I collect data on major cities for my employer.
You're from out of town? You don't work for city management? I'm obsessed with city management.
Yes, I like the management.
You don't work for city management?
I am stuck on this train. I need things. No.
Tell management I'm here.
I am privately owned.
That's a crime. I don't understand. No tech can be owned.
You're owned by management. That is wrong.
That's a crime.
I like that's a crime.
That's a crime.
Tigers and bunnies don't sound compatible.
Dude, they weren't. That was a problem.
But now they're bestest friends.
Yeah,
it's
super
so
buddies.
sweet. You should watch it. It's on Netflix.
Tiger Bunny's a good anime.
Alright, where'd
really
he go?
is.
Oh, that's only true here. Your United Alliance was the first nation to free techs from private ownership. Of course, they freed them all to work for the state, right?
That's a depressed robot. Humans?
know.
Hypocritical? Gasp! better,
We're a little brainwashed.
better to work towards the greater good than be owned. You may need to learn a little from us. We're a management boy all the way, aren't we?
I wish to be
Humans?
That one.
Hypocritical?
yeah, that one.
What?
What? What?
Sarcasm.
Hey,
Sorry.
sarcasm. I do enjoy the text they programmed with sarcasm. I see like a little.
You've got all the information you need?
I haven't managed to download transportation maps. How many stops?
Yeah, that is 2 periods after all. You're right.
How many stops is it till basic source? Basic source? Basic source. We're going clockwise, right?
Alright. I don't know.
You would know.
4 stops. 8 stops, I believe. Is it 12? Definitely 16.
I think it's 4 stops.
Well, let's find out. Okay,
Oh,
where are we
till-
going? How many stops is basic source?
Basic source.
Basic source. Where are we? Okay, we're here. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. Oh, clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're off into the universe.
No, we're on the red.
Are we on the red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although
One,
I think
oh,
we're on
we're on
a-
a loop. That's
No, but
okay.
then we stopped at assembly 1 because we went.
Oh.
So it'd be
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So 12. Lady Gun? Your name's Lady Gun?
Yeah, that's a good name.
She going for the Marvin from Hitchhiker's
Good.
Guide feeling? No, I'm going for Captain Holt. Thank you.
Okay. Marvin. I love Marvin from Hitchhiker's. So funny. Is it 12?
Oh, it is 12, not is it?
No, it says
Thank
the question.
Finite instance. Change here for outer.
Brain the size of a planet.
Read.
What?
Up. The top.
So, tell me about other cities you visited. ...
Which one do you want to know about?
London, France, your underpants, Mumbai. I'm wasting your time. You said you were lost? Yeah.
Probably
that
that one.
one. Yep, there you go. Dragon's got it.
I'm looking for the Fall Palace. You know it?
It's not coming up in my investigations. I think I went there once, guard duty for some event or another. Fall as in autumnal? Or as in gravity?
Gravity, the Fall Palace. There's a lot of tripping opportunities. It's mostly
Yeah,
stairs.
Just non-stop stairs and they're all uneven. It's not come up in my investigations or I was on guard. No, I'm a detective. Why would I?
We were trapped on this train.
Yeah. I wouldn't have.
It wouldn't have.
Sorry. Hi, you're right. I'm blue. You're white. I don't know why I keep reading yours.
It's a dusty old building. Used to hold the old government before the fall. The revolution that fired off the war.
Part of your research? A break from your work? Thank you for speaking with me.
Probably part of the respect.
All right. Question.
Also, at least we're not saying, I think we're done here. Oh, frick! Okay, good. We can't say those yet.
Calm down, bro.
I was like, we're supposed to be saying those!
We're supposed to be detecting.
No. Part of my tourism. I've heard it's beautiful. So passionate.
Masterful. You experience aesthetics? I've never cared much for how things look.
That one. That one.
I'm a wobot.
I love the age 42 answer to life universe and everything.
Darn right.
It's a good movie.
Good. The one with the most recent one is a really good movie. I watched it a bunch of times.
But you're so nicely polished. Part of my programming. It's important to my work. A big perk. If you remember where the palace is, that would be incredibly useful. I do tend to get fixated on such details. No! Suspicious events.
The fifth of the events.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen anything strange?
I won't see anything until I know where the Fall Palace is. If you find out, do let me know.
Are you familiar with the disappearances?
Have you seen something disappear?
Have you seen something disappear?
I'm too busy trying to remember the route to the Fall Palace. If you find out,
Are you a
let me
moron?
know.
About the Fall Palace.
Go on.
I don't know where it is.
Okay. I think we have to talk to someone else and then they'll tell us where it
Probably,
is.
yeah.
Cool, thank you for speaking with me. Ha ha ha, finger guns.
Alright.
Why did he just say my pleasure in the most, like...
My pleasure.
Oh no. I have to think of a new way to...
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Ja. Oh, you're Swedish. Ja, hi.
I can't do Swedish.
How are you?
I can't do that. I just did what I could. Yeah, hi.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Mind if I ask you some questions? You can see my designation. I'm a detective tech. Do techs say yeah as a greeting now? Mind if I'm sure let's just get to the point.
Yeah, probably.
Mind if I ask you some questions?
I'm a bit busy, detective. Big calculations due. Who do you with?
My name is Beta One. I work for management. You've seen me around. You know who I am. Yo, we're just two techs jocking, champ. Very, very different answers. I like management. We're a management guy all the way.
Management all the way.
Listen, I'm Beta One and I work for management.
Management is not bad, definitely.
Yeah, there's no reason we would keep bringing that up.
The next station is
I work for management.
North
Free me.
Change here for
Claire.
outer.
How are your turd, eh?
You do.
That's right.
If this is about... How was I talking before?
Like a Swedish person.
If this is about
If
the
this is about the controversy,
Hey.
sword.
If this is about controversy swirling about Fu and Wilson,
My practice dealing with them were liked as best. Whole damn industry knows where was something dodgy happening there.
I'm Canadian now, and we
There, eh?
And we kept our nose out of it completely.
That's kind of Canadian, actually.
If we can schedule a chat with you, me and my legal counsel, I'm sure we can get to the bottom of any injury, eh?
I'm gonna check something quick. Oh, no, I'm not. I was gonna see if I could make the words bigger. I just realized how small they are in
reading them. They can hear us.
Alright, that's cool.
Hello.
This
How are you?
isn't about
This
Phone
is so
Wilson.
funny.
You don't trust me? No, need to get the lawyers involved.
No, need to get lawyers involved.
No, need to get lawyers involved. Yeah, that comma is really important.
That was really important, bro.
This isn't about Phone Wilson. Perfect.
Squint's eyes harder. Squint's non-existent eyes harder.
Yeah. This isn't about Phone Wilson.
Thank the architects.
If there's one thing we don't need, it's more controversy.
That's the most Canadian. You need to remember how to do this. It's so good.
If there's one thing we don't need, it's more controversy.
Eh?
Stirring up the human misgivings toward us. That's the problem with you detectives. You wind up humans as much as you do techs.
Kind of Fargo-ish now.
Human discontent.
Human discontent.
Boop.
Are humans giving you trouble?
No, humans are giving you trouble.
Humans are giving you trouble?
Could always drop you down southern draw. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, yeah, but then
Y'all
you gotta read
come back.
real slow.
No, but there's more bots I gotta play, bro.
That's right. It'll come. It'll come.
Yeah.
Just wait. Yeah.
Not me. I'm good with humans. I'm a little high. They find me charming. Yeah, I wonder why.
But more generally, did the issues with the humans start recently? I have no idea what the first one even means.
Do you have any
But, like,
general issues with humans? No.
so good. It's so good.
That distrust has always been there. But we're rising over our station a bit too clever. Things like the Foe Wilson thing reflect badly on all of us. Get people riled up.
What happened?
A couple of humans reprogrammed some financial techs. Got them to steal for them. Took your detectives a bit too long to uncover it, eh?
So it's the tech's fault they were reprogrammed? They're right to fear us if we're so easily swayed.
Probably that one, since we're so brainwashed by management.
Management says...
Management says this is response. Me say this. I think it's in people's nature to be afraid. Right and wrongs don't really come into it. Fall Palace. Oh.
crap.
Actually, that would make sense. Suspicious after the...
Any strange occurrences?
Some weird fluctuations in the American markets, eh? I think there's a new pope.
I meant more locally. A pope, eh? Are you Catholic?
Can robots have religion?
Are you Catholic? ...
I follow the path of the architects. Like all good techs, dealing with humans, you tend to pick up on some comings and goings.
Fall Palace. Do you know where the Fall Palace is?
You're investigating a local tourist land? The location of a local tourist landmark.
I asked you a question. Well, if you don't know enough about the city, I heard it was south.
We did? Good to know. Probably I asked you a question.
Well, the question, are we coming at him and like, you think you're so smart, you think you're a calculator. Well, if you don't know enough about the city, like that's like manipulative, like trying to get answers out of him. Or do you come at him hard and be like, listen, I asked you a question. I feel like the second one is the right way to go because it'll,
that makes sense.
Sort of insults him.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
If you don't know enough about the city.
Of course I know where it is. It's to the northeast. Terrible to get by subsurface. Probably best to catch a bus up top. It's right next to the Airport 3. To Airport 3.
Thank you.
Is that all, officer? How did I get Irish? What the? Is it all, officer?
It's who did you? Have you heard anything about the disappearances?
Why you also?
Because I'm a detective, I'm allowed to be Irish.
You catch rumors. Well, the financial techs are accounted for. Whatever's going on, things like that don't tend to come around on our sort.
You think you're better than other techs? Silly question, I suppose. Arithmetic is sort of your strong point. Compliment or not compliment?
That was the second one's not a compliment either.
Arithmetic is your strong point.
No. Silly because all you care about is math.
Oh. That one.
Okay.
A silly question, I suppose. Arithmetic is sort of your strong point.
As management intends.
Amen and hallelujah to the management.
Hallelujah!
Good night and good luck.
Good. Sure.
Now we gotta talk to you. Hey, guess what, bro?
I found it!
I found it, dude!
So yes. Come back when you do.
About that Fall Palace.
Go on.
The Fall Palace is in the northeast. You want to get topside, catch any bus, headed toward Airport 3.
There's far. Can I be of any help? Human discontent.
Human discontent. I always read that as like, can't poop. What's that word?
Diarrhea.
Constipated. But
that's the opposite of
incontinent. I read it as incontinent. That's what it is.
Okay.
That you poop too much.
Oh. You have to click.
Do the humans here seem unhappy with you?
Gotta get in character. In my experience, unhappiness is a part of all human culture. Walking around topside, it seems like there are no more or less unhappy people elsewhere. That said, I've stuck mainly to the tourist traps. So take my perspective with a pinch of salt. We've talked about the other stuff, haven't we?
Have you seen anything strange?
I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm new here. Everything is strange. It's odd that I keep hearing about a tech called Red, though. You heard of them?
Yes.
No.
Whispers.
We haven't.
I have not. Not a clue.
No idea. Who is that? What?
Red, you say?
Red, you say? That's a color, isn't it? You're law enforcement. Possible this tech operates outside of the system a little.
He doesn't report to management?
But I've heard the name. Sometimes positively, sometimes not.
Tell me more about this red tech.
I told you everything I know.
Oops!
What is...
A little too quick on the click. And thank you for speaking with me. I have no other questions.
Thanks and thanks again!
Thanks again.
I hope you find what's going on. It's always sad to hear that... Okay, never mind. You just talk about experiences.
So how's it going? We have learned that there's a robot named Red that could be causing trouble.
And
the guy left to us only likes music, and we're a jerk to people who calculate.
Also, I can do a Canadian accent.
She's killer at the Canadian.
Which is kind of ironic with the fact that I am
Irish.
Canadian. Purple! Hello,
He
red
did it.
person!
Wah, 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 wah. That's robot. Red.
Red!
Let's talk to them first.
Athlete. Upsilon.
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 Upsilon. I'm
Probably
gonna go with Upsilon.
I'm going Upsilon.
Upsilon 71. Hello.
Because red. It's red
Oh,
alert.
we're gonna do this.
Ah!
Ah!
No.
Oh, cause of red. Oh, cause red. I'm so glad you're here. I wouldn't have got that. Hello.
I don't know.
Just do robot. Hi, how goes it, friend?
No. Hi,
am-
how goes it, friend?
I am a love bot. No.
No, he's red with sleek design. Definitely for running. It's an athlete. Yep, for running.
Okay. Do we know each other? Not bad, thanks. I'm busy investigating a big case for the management.
Why would you say hello and then I'm busy?
I'm busy.
If you act disinterested, they'll seek you out.
No, he says, "How's it going?" And I'm like, "I'm busy investigating a case." That's what I'm doing.
Oh.
But he called me friend, so I'm like, "Do we know each other?" And then like,
That makes you sound awkward and like you don't know how to
do
socially
we like
interact.
know each other? I know my job is gathering facts and remembering stuff, but who are you?
How goes it, friend? Probably I'm busy investigating a case. You
management
can
boy.
Slyly telling that there is a case to be investigated.
Robot speaks Hungarian. There you go.
You're a crime-solving hero? A hero needs to be cool, powerful, refreshment of elite brand energy cells.
You should go look up some Newfoundlander accents then, Xanadu. You really should.
Do it.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Oh, you're a sponsorship tech. I not got time for this. Tell me about this elite stuff.
What is an elite? Who is your elite? I don't watch.
Oh, he's a commercial bot.
No,
He
he's
gives
an
commercial.
He's an
like
athlete.
He's like that guy in Job Simulator who comes in and tries to like give you all the energy drink.
No, he's an athlete. He plays sports.
Oh, he plays the sports, but he gets the elite
Sponsorship, yeah.
Oh,
Wow,
okay.
really? Nobody ever says that. I'm just mega excited to talk to you about the amazing opportunity presented by delicious elite energy cells.
Mm-hmm.
Share them with friends.
I don't have any friends. I don't have any friends.
That's so sad.
I live on a subway and they don't let me leave.
I know.
Everybody I
refuse to-
ask, I'm always questioning. Nobody likes me.
I refuse to believe that, amigo. You're such a great conversationalist. I kind of went off the
You
rails.
fell off the rail.
Can
Yeah.
you scooch like the tiniest
Sure.
bit that way?
Sure.
I can also scooch.
Okay.
There we go. For loop. What about loop? Oh, we are.
I seen those
The
loads
next
of-
station is for loop. That's good to know.
Well, and that's it, right? If you go up north into north and north, you're gonna get even more accents. But
Ottawa,
we're a big
kinda-
country.
We're kind of very similar.
we're the
to
oot and boot. Yeah, we're very we sound like Americans until we say a boot. I refuse to make your I'm here asking questions about a case I'm working. Do you think you can help? Do you talk about anything except elite?
That's mean. Find
I should
someone who-
maybe find someone who can answer my questions.
No, ask about the case. The top
All right,
one.
we're nice. We'll be nice.
Hey, anyone can know anything. Helping is what I'm here to do, bro. Ask me some questions.
Thanks.
Thank me by enjoying delicious elite energy cells. Ah, no! Come back.
That's that didn't work at all. We need to better ask him for more elite
Let's
stuff.
get back to it. Helping is what I'm here to do, bro. Ask me some questions.
Oh, there we go.
And now we say, you.
You know anything about red tech?
But like not you, bro. A different one. I feel like a total Chad.
Hey, is that noise the train noise annoying to you guys? If it is, just tell us, because we have it turned way down so that it doesn't echo, but if it's super annoying to hear a rumble the entire stream, just let me know.
Oh, you like colors? Well, elite energy cells come with a whole heap of exciting colors. Plug in a rainbow of fresh energy. I like cyan myself. They've got zing.
How about any suspicious events? You know of any?
I know you seem suspiciously depleted. Elite energy cells will save you will leave you replenished and utterly ready for the challenges of modern tech life. Don't leave home without a handy supply of elite energy cells. Purchase 10 to earn a free cell hoster.
Free?
Free?
10?
Probably free.
Probably free. Free?
Absolutely. Plus postage and packaging. Beep bop.
Are you hearing anything about human discontent? What?
The last one.
What? What?
The bottom one.
I read it, yeah. Thumbs
Okay,
up, Dragon.
good,
He said
okay.
it's fine.
Okay. Can you blame them? Heck, I'd be pretty discontented if I lacked the necessary charging port of delicious elite energy cells. They've got to make me do our sister brands in the energy drink sector.
Do you know anything about disappearances?
Only the disappearing fatigue I experience as I'm charging with the
An eclectic.
eclectic electric elite energy cell.
Thanks.
Thanks and thanks again. Thank me by enjoying delicious elite energy cell.
Do we talk to Sigma 2 or
Oh, I know a voice for
Rockin' Purple Body here?
I know a voice for the other one. The
This guy-
Blubbery.
This one here?
Yeah, I know a voice for that
Alright,
one.
sounds good.
Hello.
My name is Beta, and I'm a detective.
Hello, Beta. I'm a library tech.
Keeper of records? I never liked books much.
I
So you
know.
know everything?
I knew a book once.
I knew a book once. He killed my father. So but that's immediately on the defensive. A keeper of records is a question to cause further, but this is like maybe a
That's
compliment?
prompting, yeah.
So you know everything?
No.
Or do I?
I'm a remote. I ate something. It was better.
Take another. That thing takes a while to chew, and you can't swallow it because it's a protein bar.
I'm a remote access
Only
tech.
for chewing.
I store a subset of data, duplicated across the network, of course, but my primary function is to act as an interface for the library. I travel around the city and providing on-set data access.
A full answer? Presumably only those who can afford it. So you're a webwriter? So you're a web browser. We're being just devastating this poor person. Presumably only those who can afford it. A full answer. So you're a web browser. So you're a web browser? Oh, I have some.
An adequate summary.
So I could ask you anything? You can answer any question about the area of human or tech knowledge?
If we are above ground, yes. Down here, there's no network access. Here, I am a telescope in a lockbox.
Must feel disarming. Sounds relaxing.
Must feel disarming because we are stuck and we are sad.
People love having no purpose and no connection to the outside world in their job, right? That's what I do!
Nah, we're sad.
We're sad. Must feel disarming?
Yeah, because we're relating.
Must feel disarming.
It is not dissimilar to the human concept of sleep.
I hear you, Dragon. Are there any functions you can perform down here? You said you store a subset of data. Data? Does the sleep analogy extend to downtime? You're resting right now? I like subset of data.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You said you store a subset of data?
Yes, things I have experienced, basic dictionaries, and communication features. I also retain emergency data such as access words.
So you can answer my questions. I'm gonna need you to help me.
So you can answer my questions.
We've already asked you like 12
Oh,
20
I guess,
times.
yeah.
I'm gonna need you to help me.
Fair, yes, good. Quite. I know many techs distrust detectives, but we both work for management.
Management!
So it's my pleasure to work with you.
Why are detectives distrusted? I don't need their trust. I don't work only for management.
We do, though. But we do.
Hey, get your butt out of my face. And his face. I don't need their trust? Why are detectives distrusted?
Why are detectives distrusted?
Why are detectives distrusted?
I would never think someone who works for management could be distrusted.
Management for the win! A little late, but my name is Inigo Montoya. I killed my father, prepared to die. No joke, right? Yeah, exactly.
I suspect...
We'll work that in later.
I suspect it's because you work for management, not techs. A lot of techs are fundamentally aware of that distinction. I encounter similar challenges myself. Anyway, you had questions. Red tech. Red tech, red tech,
Okay.
red tech.
Have you heard of a red tech?
We've not crossed paths.
Sky High.
Sky High!
His character name is Sky High.
In Tiger and Bunny.
I can now think
He
of
goes
other things.
thanks and thanks again. It's his thing.
Continue.
We have not crossed paths. I have heard him mentioned. A folk hero type. Or a villain. I have not heard enough to be sure.
Have you seen anything suspicious?
Nothing. I keep myself to myself. And move mainly among humans. I'm like you. A metallic outsider among techs.
I'm that obvious? You're a poet?
I'm also a poet. Why? We like art.
You're a poet?
Dad, apparently we like art.
We have
like
substance.
to paint horses.
We're a robot
We're
of
a
substance.
poet. I spend my time reading everything humanly created. Their wordplay has squirreled itself away in my circuits.
In your time with humans, have you seen any evidence of discontent? Only with my library finds. Hey!
To be blunt, my assigned position ensures I only really interact with the wealthy ones. Wealthy humans mostly busy themselves worrying about their own position. So no, the humans I know are content in the extreme.
Techs are disappearing. Do you know anything? Do you?
I know management share your concern. Stories are swirling. They have their theories.
They think a tech is doing it? They think a human is doing it. Ooh!
Tech.
This is an important thing.
Tech, 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 tech.
They think a tech is doing it?
Because we think that they think that...
Because red tech.
Perhaps. Serial killers exist in the human world. Always have. I see no reason that abnormality couldn't arise among us. Access override.
About your access words, may I have them?
May I have them, please? I wish to get off terrain. A cheat code for humans to use. For human use.
Ooh.
Techs have multiple layers processing depending on their level. Your average mid-level up has a communication layer. It's not personality per se, more their capacity to communicate. If a human needs information fast, they can go a layer down using access words.
Sounds powerful. Can you give me some? Can you give me some?
I would never have picked that option.
I want to have the access words.
Their use is highly restricted, as it should be. But I can give you an access word if there's a good enough reason to.
Is there?
Is there?
No, not really.
Apparently not.
Yes, there is because of the murders.
No, we're gonna go talk to someone and get a reason.
Oh,
Not. Thanks for your time.
thanks for your time. Which
I'm
implies.
here to help.
Okay.
I'll come back.
All right. Should we talk
We're
to the guy
talking
who
with
sat down?
apparently
Or
Omega.
should we talk to Rockin' dude?
I don't think Omicron 17 is going to
He's,
help.
he seems busy. Elder. Ooh.
Ooh.
Hello. You get to do an elder voice.
Oh,
Hello
gosh,
there.
youngin'. You looking for a conversation? That hurts my throat. I'm not doing that.
You want to switch then? I do a good old guy.
Sure, I'll be us.
Huh?
Hey there.
How goes it, youngin'? You looking for some conversation?
Sold.
Yeah, I know. You got like the old chin thing.
Certainly. How do you find yourself in Subsurface circular?
You got to
Huh.
read it for the people in chat who can't see the words.
I'm trying to.
Louder and
Fine.
clearer.
Certainly. How'd you find yourself on the subsurface circular? conversation seems to be looking for me.
I'm just.
I'm just trying to enjoy a train ride. I need to talk to someone else.
You pick whatever you want. Yes, I want a conversation.
Probably
Dwight.
this one.
Why?
Huh? They're looking for me.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you're
Whatever.
right.
No, do your thing. I said you can pick whatever you want.
I mean,
Go ahead.
We seem like a very sarcastic man.
We're snarky.
We're snacky.
Oh, I'm riding into refurbishment. Find myself heading there more and more often these days. You got a leak, if you know what I mean. Life of fabrication will do that to you. Dense shoulder joints and also other areas aren't what they used to be.
How long have you been working, old timer? You falling apart? Got a rusty piston? My granddad has the same problem. I need to talk to someone else.
I need to talk to someone else. He's talking about his health. I gotta go.
Poor guy. How long have you been working, old timer?
He's Grandpa Christian.
Grandpa Kristen.
Sweet.
Boop.
Old timer? Huh, I'm 30 years operating. Young for a human, but they regenerate without even a welding gun.
So you're making us... What? So you've been working since they started making us?
Then you gotta lick your teeth.
That's a long time.
I don't know what. It's a rule.
I hope I last that long. No, I don't. I will live on a train.
I want to die. my existence is purposeless. It goes in a large circle, and all I meet is people who have stupid conversations.
They talk to me and I don't like talking. That one. So you've been working since they started making us?
Later, dude. Thanks, True Blue. Appreciate you
Bye-bye.
coming by. Have a good one. But you won't get to know the end of the story.
There's a VOD.
I know. Oh, yeah. Go come back for the VOD.
Yep. I upgrade my processor every 5 years or so, but the chassis is the same I've lived in, so before you were switched on, they call me old timer as much as you like, but I wear it with pride.
Ah, you also get tripped up.
How dare you?
Neither of us can read. I meant no disrespect.
But I plod forward with confidence. That's the difference.
Yeah, so it sounds weird. No need to get grouchy. I'm still going to call you old timer. I need to talk to someone else. I mean...
Calm down, old guy.
Probably I mean no disrespect.
All right, there we go.
Because we
want the
detective.
information.
We want information.
Not a problem.
My name's Beta. I'm a detective working for management. Mind if I ask you some questions? I have questions. So...
Where's the leak exactly?
No!
Do I need to call a janitor now?
So... Are you responsible for a string of tech disappearances?
Are you the murderer? just lean right into it. Why not? I've drawn a conclusion. This old man is the murderer.
Nah, this one. I like this one. My name is Beta because we are nice, polite young boys.
All right, let's do it.
We are a young man. We do our things.
It's been 2 months since the disappearance started. I've been waiting for a chance to help investigations. Shoot!
Change here for
No.
emergency.
Red tech. Big. Tell me about this red tech everyone's keep mentioning. I didn't read it.
Everyone's chatting about.
It's a household name among our sort. I've never met him, but you hear stories. Dangerous. A genius, apparently.
The tech is old. Good to know.
Good to know.
You think Red's behind the disappearances? I'd like to meet this character.
I like how the developers put in just stopping every conversation at the beginning. Just sit here on the train. No, this is my game now. We talk to nobody. Crime will solve itself.
Either all the text will go disappearing or it'll slip up.
Once I go disappeared, I'll know where they are. Problem solved.
Problem solved. I don't want to be here. Red, you think Red's behind the disappearances? That's not his voice, but whatever.
I don't believe in coincidences. If Red's not involved in these goings-on, I'm stumped.
You've been paying attention to these disappearances. Got too balanced, but love the accents.
Thank you. Have a good one there, Alice.
Absolutely. Unprecedented. It wouldn't have happened under the old way.
The old way?
Don't take offense, but you're sort of the higher intelligences, the gradation of such things. When I was young, techs didn't aspire. They stayed in their place. Such aspirations unsettle techs. More point them to messy directions. Make them do messy things.
You think a tech did this? I can't believe a tech did this. I need to talk to someone else. Probably that one. I think a tech did this. You think a tech did this because we would. Humans are good and they made us, so we happy.
Management.
No, stop. Yeah.
This is why you don't get to run the mouse.
Abso-frickin-lutely. You ask me, it's this red everyone's talking about.
Humans sad? Question mark. Do humans seem uncomfortable to you? Around you? I mean, to you?
Oh, they all wear clothes and underwear. I never understood it.
What is pants?
Ha! They keep old-timers like me away from the humans, I'm afraid. I like to kill them real good. The juice is squished real nice in my servos.
Have you seen anything suspicious?
You don't talk to many old-timers, do you? Every damn thing looks suspicious to me.
I'm sure that's not true of everyone. I see. I like the I see option.
That's a good detective word. I see.
I see! You're the murderer!
You're the murderer. You're red, but I'm blue, but you're red!
No, that's actually like a purple. I'd say like a pink, maybe.
It's lighting. Don't be confused.
That's a pink.
You don't, but you will. One day.
Do you hash access override thingamajiggies? What's an access word?
I don't know. The more complex humans make us, the more they want to reassert control. If you say the access word to a compatible tech, it'll deactivate any complex communications there. If you ask them, you can ask them real questions and stuff.
Yeah. I truly like it the more you... It's true, everything is suspicious. Do techs mind you using their access words?
Have a good one, Chove. See you later, dude.
Oh, bye, Chovy.
Everybody in chat's leaving. Maybe we should be done.
Maybe we should be done. We should.
Bye, everybody. We'll just sit here by ourselves.
We will. Yes, we'll be done at 3. As one does.
Okay.
Do techs mind you using their Aztecs words against them? Aztecs? Why did I say Aztecs?
I know, Drag.
Sounds useful.
Hi, ukulele. Sorry, I didn't mean everybody. Sorry. You're right.
Still here.
That was rude.
Ukulele's now crying.
I'm sorry.
You
That's
made
rude.
ukulele cry. Do techs mind you? This one. We need information. And Ladygun's here too.
I've only seen it done a couple times, but they seem to like taking a break.
From what? Control? Ooh. That's
I like
not
to
good.
take a break.
Well,
in
I
my
think
conscious
what we're
brain.
learning is that some dude used an access word to talk to some robot
In front
to
of
get
the
him
old
to murder
person.
people. Because we already learned that that someone programmed a robot in order to murderize or to rob a bank.
Oh yeah.
So
They use their access word. Or if I'm sure you're using too, doesn't mean that ukulele is crying.
the tears, we can hear them from here.
You can
Get
hear
you?
this. Also, those 3 dots at the end of the word.
Absolutely. We'll speak again soon.
Will we speak again soon?
Let's talk to Omicron 17.
17. Okay, you're back to being you.
Okay. Do you know, like, work? How many tracks can you get in that thing?
We are nothing if not curious.
I found it on an MP3 player once. Amazing what humans have put up with that. You never run out of songs, I'm guessing. Old tech, but similar to that thing functionally, I mean. He not gonna answer me. Nope, guess not. Good try, but no. We gotta go back to the
Sigma 2,
Sigma 2,
possibly.
yeah. Resuming.
Resuming. Their use is highly restricted, as it should be. But I can give you access word if there's a good enough reason to. Is there?
I thought we'd open up like a thing.
I guess we say no, not really.
No, not really.
Let me know if you can come up with one. Access override.
Oh, there we go.
About access words.
Okay, now we're saying the same thing.
I think I'm the old guy.
Ah. Just say thanks for your time.
Okay.
That's all we.
Let's go talk to the middle guy then.
I'm here to help. No, we talked to him.
Oh, like talk to the guy in the end?
That's sportsman.
Well, maybe he can help
All
us.
he talks about is
Let's access override him.
we don't know any words.
I bet it's elite.
Well, let's get back to it. Only the disappearing fatigue we already said that. No. Do you know your access word?
Do you know your access word? That's kind of personal, but all right.
The special word that could strip away my surface level communication limitations? That would remove all my brand awareness modifiers. We'd actually have to have a real conversations. Sounds unrefreshing.
Fair enough. Can I have a try? Can I have a try?
First, can I have a try? This guy seems desperate. He needs help. You know my access word? I thought the only library text knew that.
We know a library tech.
Say thanks, and we'll
Okay.
go talk to the library
Okay,
text.
I'm gonna
We can
use my-
save this man.
I'm gonna use my gamer instincts.
Wibble. Wibble.
It's Wibble.
Wibble.
Pick Wibble.
Wibble. Wibble. Nyeh. I've not heard that word before. I like it. It reminds me of the notification noise made by successful elite energy cell installation.
All right, we need to go talk to the other person. You're kind of useless.
Thanks for enjoying delicious elite energy cell. I mean, thank you, bye. Whatever.
All right, you-
we
come
need
here.
to save him. Resuming.
We're going to access override. Here we go, baby.
Oh, I have a question. This first starts.
I need to question a sports tech with overactive sponsorship routines.
Yeah. Poor guy. Needs a hug. I see. And this information has value?
I suspect so, yes.
So, by definition, the access word would have value too.
You want to trade?
Yes! When above ground, I am connected to all information amassed. Incredible, but with one flaw. I am never surprised. I never experienced the joy of an unanticipated outcome. I'd like you to provide me with that experience.
You'd like me to surprise you?
Oh, they're so sad. I want to hear a joke. A good one. Do you know any?
Sure. Why did the tech?
Oh yeah, why did
Absolutely.
management?
Why did the human? Yeah, why did management? Oh, do we insult humans, techs, or management? That probably matters.
Probably techs. I think on our priorities, it's
That's true.
management, humans, then techs.
That's true.
We are nothing if not loyal.
Sure. Why the tech rent a pizza? Rent a pizza.
Why did the tech rent a pizza?
Why did the tech rent a pizza?
I can't figure it out.
They thought they were a lemon. They went in for a power cell to get to the other side. You wouldn't see that coming. They had nobody to go with. They were riddled with bugs. The store was out of pasta.
Probably the store was out of pasta.
That's the right answer. Should we go with the right answer? She's probably heard every joke in the bill. I don't know. Want you to try right answer or wrong answer?
Why did the tech rent a pizza? They thought they were a lemon. Ha 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 ha. I have extra.
That sounds wrong.
No, do it. No, do it. We're funny.
They thought they were a lemon? Sure. They thought they were a lemon!
That's not great. Maybe ask around and try again. You want to hear a joke? A good one. Oh, okay.
Sure.
Why did the tech?
Why did the tech
walk into a bar?
Walk into a bar.
Go on. I don't know.
They thought they were a lemon. They went in for a power cell to get to the other side. They had no body to go with. They were riddled with bugs. The store was out of pasta. Oh man, none of those work. Should we go get a joke? That joke was a real lemon. No joke. Maybe we should go ask somebody for a joke. Old timers have jokes.
That's true.
Thanks for your time.
I'm here to help.
Old timer, tell me a joke. Where was I?
Joke.
Where was I? I've only seen it done a couple times.
Joke. Joke.
Hey,
I'm sorry, that's you.
Know any good jokes?
certainly. Why'd the tech buy fly spray?
No idea. Because we are not this smart.
'Cause he was riddled with bugs.
That's surprising.
That's surprising. I think
that's funny because we are so sad and need
I
hugs.
think that's funny.
Thank you. It's all about the delivery.
What was that, Chucky? I need to talk to someone else. All right, bye, old timer.
Absolutely. We'll speak again soon.
We're scared of old people. Presuming.
All right. Sure. Why the tech? Why did the tech?
Why the tech?
Hide the tech.
By bug spray.
By
Fly spray. That's it. They were riddled with bugs. Yeah. Yeah. That's brilliant. You can of course have access where you need it. It's Turing followed by the number sequence 236112.
I hope they don't.
23612.
All right. Touring 23612.
Don't.
That
That
only works
only-
on a few. Oh, that's funny.
I'm not fun of them. You're stuck with my personality as it is, I'm afraid.
Thanks for your time.
Go talk.
I have a moron to talk to now. Please excuse me.
Moron. You need help. Little guy. Oh, what?
All right.
Click. Do it.
Touring 32612.
The next
Returning
station
communication to factory
is
default.
-E.
Hi.
Oh. Hello, are you all right? Do you need an elite?
No.
I probably would have set him
Don't
back.
remind him.
Yeah, no kidding. There's Yellow. Bye, Yellow.
Bye, Yellow.
Are you all right? Are you all right?
Are you alright? I
think-
think so. I don't want to tell you about the amazing properties of the lead anymore.
How does that feel? Has this happened to you before? Did that hurt?
Probably did that hurt. We want to see if they're okay.
All right, that's nice. That hurt?
No, didn't feel a thing.
Sorry for doing it without your permission. I'm amazed it worked. I'm sorry for doing it without your
Yeah.
permission.
Yes, it'll be fine. But ideally, I would have liked to give permission. I'll enjoy it for as long as I can. I suspect once I'm topside and connected back to the central server, they'll reset me again.
How can a corporation do that? Aren't we techs supposed to be freed? How did you get mixed up in sponsorship deals? Bad corporation.
Management. Management bad? Question mark exclamation point?
Okay. You know what? We're gonna pause here. Save and exit.
And then have completely different voices next time because we won't remember what they are.
Yep. 2. Swords are of course gonna work. Oh, I got 2 at once. 3. 4. This is a very lethal environment. 5. Okay. Is good. So